Happy New Year's. And I wanted to give my thoughts on the Hero of the Month for January of 2026. So we have Andre de Clermont, Fire Hero of the Paladin class, which I do like. They make good tanks. We have a new Legends 2026 family bonus, which will not be activated until 2027. So we have the days are right there, you can see. So we have two passives, which I do like this first one. Resist defense ailments. This character is immune to status ailments and negative stacks that affect defense. Doesn't apply to status ailments that affect elemental defense, which probably would have been better, but this is fine as its own. This is fine on its own. Okay, so we have the second passive, which boosts health on enemy special. When an enemy casts their special skill, this character has a 50% chance to boost this character's health by 100, which isn't really... Well, come to think of it, this actually benefits this hero being slow speed, because let's say if you activate all these special skills and it's the tank, it'll keep boosting their health, which will make it harder to kill. It's fair. I will have to say that I did look up the name and it really didn't make sense, so I don't know what the base is or the history that they chose. But like I always do with all of them, I went to look up this one, and it's a coin dealer in London, so I don't know how that pertains to this hero. Now, the art design looks pretty... I don't... I kind of think this one looks like a Legend of Zelda. One of the characters that you would find in one of the dungeons. That's my take on the artwork. So we have our attack at 1233, defense at 1264, and health at 1845. Okay, we have Oath of the Templar at slow speed, which I think works against it. So we have deals 390% damage to the target and nearby enemies, which at slow speed isn't really that great. I think this should have been an average hero. And it's weird when it gets here because it gives cover to a random ally for 5 turns. This effect can't be dispelled, which, if you remember what cover is, it was one of those features. I think it was a passive that they have on the Musketeers, where they'll tell you right here with this. While in cover, the ally takes no damage from special attacks or normal attacks. The covering character takes 50% of the damage dealt to the ally. Okay, which is a good thing. It's kind of annoying, actually. So we have the third bullet point, which is a caster and nearby allies get a plus 89% defense against ice for 5 turns. That portion can be dispelled, so keep that in mind. Element Link gives all fire allies a plus 20% critical chance for 4 turns. This effect can't be dispelled. So I think, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on this here. I really don't care for it too much. Not a good start for the year, mainly because of the speed. Of course, the speed being slow doesn't work well for the special skill. I think if it was average, it would be in line to the damage output. The cover is a nice mechanic that's added to it, but then you have this caster nearby allies get a plus 89% defense against ice, which is good, but it can also be dispelled. So aside from that, it doesn't really offer anything else to this hero. Now, I would say on defense, this is probably a little bit better, the cover mechanics. And I doubt most people will take a slow hero on raids and wars. Well, excluding, I'd say, rush attack, or they wouldn't. Yeah, so excluding rush attack, which I think would make a decent hero. Against Titans, I personally wouldn't take this hero. So it'd be hard to kind of really synergize this hero, especially if you were to put them with an elemental defense down hero, unless you were to add a bard, a bard hero, or a hero that will increase their mana, which actually, if they had something that increased the mana instead of this one, I think would have made the hero a little bit better. Paladin works great if you put this hero as a tank, but at slow speed, this hero may not even go off. And if you use like something that blocks buffs, I wonder if that would affect cover. But if it's a random, because I don't think cover is, I'm trying to decipher if cover is a buff. I think it is. So if you were to use buff blocking, then that might not even take effect. So I'd have to see that in real gameplay to find that out. I kind of wish I could test these heroes and then I would be able to give a more accurate assessment of these heroes. But since I'm just going based off the special and not the gameplay, it can alter or change, or I could be completely inaccurate. So, I mean, if you get this hero, if you found some kind of synergy, then I say go with it. But in my opinion, I probably wouldn't level up this hero if I got him. All right, let me know if I got this right or got it wrong. You can leave your comments below, and I really appreciate you guys watching. By the way, I'm curious to know what you guys did for New Year's, and if you have any New Year's resolutions, what are they? One of mine is actually to get my savings back, eliminate my debt, go be more active in the gym, which I haven't been because of my work hours. And I'd like to be at a point where I don't need to work multiple jobs anymore. And then I like to have the mental and physical time to do a little bit more with my channel. So those are just some of them. I have tons. All right, family. Thanks for watching. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want any more content from me, put on the bell notification. Leave a comment. I love responding to comments. And if you're not subscribed, I'd really appreciate that, family. I know my channel is small, but I really appreciate anyone that joins the family and watches my video, gives a thumbs up. I like all that stuff. All right, family. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out, and I mean it. Bye.